अगर आप प्रिंसिपल, वाइस प्रिंसिपल, एकेडमिक कोऑर्डिनेटर या स्कूल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर के इंटरव्यू की तैयारी कर रहे हो, तो आज का वीडियो आपके लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। बहुत लोग इंटरव्यू के लिए हंड्रेड्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस याद करते हैं, लेकिन जैसे ही पैनल के सामने बैठते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस खत्म हो जाता है। जो आंसर घर पर परफेक्ट लगता था, इंटरव्यू रूम में वही आंसर वीक लगने लगता है। इंटरव्यू सिर्फ नॉलेज का टेस्ट नहीं होता। इंटरव्यू देखता है कि आप प्रेशर में कैसे सोचते हैं, कैसे कम्युनिकेट करते हैं और क्या आप लीडरशिप रोल के लिए रेडी हैं। आज हम एक रियल मॉक इंटरव्यू करेंगे। मैं इंटरव्यूअर भी हूँ और कैंडिडेट भी। हर क्वेश्चन के बाद मैं आपको बताऊंगी पैनल क्या सुनना चाहता है, कैंडिडेट ने क्या सही किया और किस वजह से बहुत से कैंडिडेट्स रिजेक्ट हो जाते हैं। इसलिए वीडियो को एंड तक जरूर देखिएगा, क्योंकि लास्ट में मैं वो मिस्टेक्स भी शेयर करूंगी जो सबसे ज्यादा कैंडिडेट्स करते हैं। चलिए इंटरव्यू शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। गुड मॉर्निंग, प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ। Good morning, sir or ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Alka Patta. I have more than 3 decades of experience in hospitality operations and school administration. During my career, I have worked in leadership positions where I have built systems, trained teams, improved admissions, strengthened academic processes, and developed accountability frameworks. I strongly believe that a principal's responsibility is not only to manage a school, but to build a culture where teachers feel supported, students feel safe, and parents trust the institution. I enjoy creating systems that improve discipline, communication, and overall school performance. I would love the opportunity to contribute my experience to your institution. Thank you. Now, this was excellent. Did you notice something? The candidate didn't tell her entire life story. Most candidates spend 5 minutes talking about where they studied, where they were born, and every job they have ever done. The panel is not interested and is not looking for your autobiography. They want to know whether you are capable of leading a school. Always keep your introduction between 1 and 2 minutes. Now, question number 2: why should we appoint you as principal? Because I believe leadership is not about authority, it is about creating clarity, accountability, and trust. If selected, my first priority would be understanding the school's culture before making any major changes. I would meet teachers, parents, and students, analyze the existing systems, and identify areas needing improvement. Rather than making emotional decisions, I believe in data driven planning and collaborative execution. My objective would be to improve academic quality, teacher engagement, parent satisfaction, and admissions while maintaining a positive school culture. See, now here, this is a very strong answer. Notice she didn't say, I work very hard. Everyone says that. Instead, she explained how she would lead. Always answer with examples and actions. Now, question number 3. A teacher comes late every day. How will you handle it? My first step would be understanding the reason behind the behavior. I would have a private conversation with the teacher one on one rather than correcting them publicly. If it is a genuine personal issue, I would explore possible support. If the behavior continues despite counseling, I would follow the school's disciplinary policy. Leadership requires both empathy and accountability. Ignoring repeatedly indiscipline affects the morale of the entire staff. So now here it is perfect. Notice the sequence. Understand, support, document, take action, never jump directly to punishment. Question number 4. Parents are complaining about poor communication. What will you do? I would first review all existing communication channels. Then I would establish clear communication protocols for teachers, coordinators, and the administration. Parents should know when and how they will receive academic updates. Regular newsletters, structured parents' meetings, and timely responses help build trust. When communication becomes consistent, complaints naturally reduce. So look here, it is like excellent. The candidate focused on systems rather than blaming teachers. Panels appreciate leaders who solve problems instead of finding fault. Now, question number 5. Admissions have reduced by 25%. What will you do? So, here it could be before taking any action, I would analyze the reason for the decline. I would review inquiry conversion, parent feedback, competitor analysis, online reputation, and admission process. Based on the findings, I would prepare a 90-day action plan focusing on improving the parent experience, strengthening marketing, enhancing school visibility, and ensuring every inquiry receives timely follow up. Admissions improve when trust improves. Right? Now, it is outstanding. The candidate did not promise miracles, she demonstrated a structured approach. That is what management wants. Question number 6. A senior teacher refuses to follow your instruction. Experience deserves respect. However, leadership should require consistency. I would first understand the teacher's concerns through a respectful discussion in the office. If resistance continues despite support and clarity, I would document the issue and follow institutional policy. No individual should be above the school's values and systems. Now, this is excellent balance. Respect without compromising standards. Now, question number 7. How will you improve academic results? Academic improvement begins with classroom practices. I would analyze student performance data, observe classrooms, strengthen lesson planning, conduct teacher training, and establish regular academic reviews. Improvement should be continuous rather than happening only before examinations. When teachers receive coaching and feedback consistently, student outcomes improve naturally. So here it is very practical answer. Avoid saying I will work hard. Instead, explain your process. Now, question number 8. How will you motivate teachers? Motivation cannot depend only on appreciation. Teachers remain motivated when they experience respect, growth opportunities, recognition, and clarity. I would introduce regular appreciation programs, professional development sessions, transparent feedback, and collaborative planning. People stay committed where they feel valued. So, this was excellent leadership mindset. Now, question number 8. How will you motivate teachers? Motivation cannot depend only on appreciation. Teachers remain motivated when they experience respect, growth opportunities, recognition, and clarity. I would introduce regular appreciation programs, professional development sessions, transparent feedback, and collaborative planning. People stay committed where they feel valued. So, this was excellent leadership mindset. Now, question number 9. Tell us about a difficult decision you had to make. One of the most difficult situations I handled involved implementing accountability system that initially faced resistance. Instead of forcing immediate change, I explained the purpose, trained the team, and implemented the changes gradually. Over time, the systems improved coordination, communication, and overall efficiency. So, the experience taught me that sustainable change requires patience, communication, and consistency. So here panels will love this real leadership example. Always use actual experiences instead of theoretical answers. Question number 10. Do you have any questions for us? Yes. Could you please share your expectations from the principal during the first 6 months? What are the school's current priorities and what support systems are available to help achieve those goals? This is a powerful ending. Candidates who ask thoughtful questions demonstrate genuine interest in the organization. Never say no questions, not at this point of time. So, if you have noticed carefully, none of these answers were memorized speeches. Every answer followed a simple structure. Understand the situation, think like a leader, provide a practical solution, and communicate with confidence. Before I end, let me share the 5 biggest mistakes candidates make in principal interviews. Number one, memorizing answers instead of understanding leadership. Number two, speaking for too long. Number three, criticizing previous schools or employers. Never do that. Number four, answering emotionally instead of logically. And number five, failing to give practical examples from their own experience. If you avoid these mistakes, your chances of success increase significantly. If this mock interview helped you, type round 2 in the comments. In the next episode, I will conduct an advanced principal interview with difficult case study questions that many candidates struggle to answer. If you are serious about becoming a successful school leader, subscribe to the channel because every week I share practical strategies on school leadership, teacher development, and career growth. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. I wish you all the very best for your interview. Take care.